Hello everyone, I'm back with you for another video. And this video is a type of video that I've done before, and frankly I don't know why I continue to do them. Because the more I do these videos, it really makes me feel old. And where has my life gone, you know? But you've seen me do videos where I've talked about anniversaries of albums that have become iconic in the history of rock music, and albums I finally remember growing up with, that type of thing. And this is another one of those videos. And the album that I'm going to talk about today just celebrated its 36th anniversary of its release yesterday. And that is Def Leppard's Pyromania, the predecessor to the one on my shirt. Now, full disclosure here, I don't know which one I like better between these two albums. Some people it's no question which one they like better. But that said, you know, I enjoy this album quite a bit. I mean, some iconic songs on here, songs that like Photograph, Rock of Ages especially, which really put them on the map. I think that was their biggest song to this point when that came out, Rock of Ages. As I said, there's Photograph. There's two songs on mine that happen to be in my top list of favorite Def Leppard songs on here, which I've never heard live. And they follow each other to close out side one, Stage Fright and Die Hard the Hunter. Now, I have heard, especially Die Hard the Hunter, that is just an epic song. The solos in it and everything, I don't know. It's with Die Hard the Hunter, I don't know. And this is not a knock against Vivian Campbell or anyone else. But I don't know if anybody can recapture Steve Clark's solos in that song, Die Hard the Hunter, in concert. I don't know, maybe that's why they don't play it. It is a hard song to play, I'm sure. And, you know, because of age, Joe's vocals aren't what they're supposed to be. But anyway, I love that. I love those two songs, especially Die Hard the Hunter. I have heard Stage Fright performed by a Def Leppard tribute band, ironically enough, called Pyromania. And they did a great job with that one. I remember first hearing this when I was in 5th grade. And our 5th grade teacher, I might have mentioned this before at the time, on Fridays let kids bring in records. Somebody bought this one in. And to be honest, I didn't know how to pronounce Pyromania at the time or what it even meant. Naive kid I was. But they put this on, and it started off with Rock Till You Drop, and I was just like, you know, at that point I wasn't exposed to much rock and roll. So, young years hearing something quote unquote new to them, you know, it has effect on you. And when I got to Die Hard the Hunter, of course, I've always loved that song. The two best songs on side 2 are the first two, Foolin' and Rock of Ages. Billy's Got a Gun is a great song to end the album with. Coming Under Fire and Action Not Words, those two I haven't been too big on in my personal idea, but an iconic album for sure. I was a little late to the party as far as getting it into my collection in any format. Right now, this reissue vinyl that came in with that box set they released. Gosh, I don't remember how long ago it was now they released that box set that people have shown on their channels when they got it. Yours truly included. This was an album I can quote unquote say I knew more growing up. Hysteria, because I had it in my collection first. And then I eventually did get Pyromania into my collection. But those two albums run neck and neck to me. The only thing that I might give Pyromania an edge on is the songs that I dislike on Pyromania. I can tolerate more than the songs I dislike on Hysteria. But anyway, in my estimation, they're two great albums. I'm not going to go through that whole debate again, but maybe if you want to go at each other in the comment section below. Well, anyway, for what it's worth, some brief thoughts on Pyromania by Def Leppard, which turned 36 yesterday. I just spun the first side before doing this video, and spinning the first side, I think, is what gave me the idea to do this video. Anyway, I guess I said my brief thoughts on the album. Tomorrow, unless it's held up by weather, I'll be getting in a vinyl that I can do a reveal and seal of tomorrow. That other people have, some other people have gotten it already and showed it on their channel. Can't wait to get mine. See what color my vinyl is on it, because this particular release, the units that were pressed have all been on different color vinyl. I think there's like 1,000 units or so just pressed of this album, and is now sold out. But I'll talk more about that later. One last thing I will mention about Pyromania and Hysteria, to follow up on a video that I saw from another music community member about misheard lyrics. These two albums are the ones I think I was the most guilty on that of. When I first started listening to the albums and singing along to it, what I was singing then, when I read or heard with adult ears what's actually said out, I was kind of like, oh boy, am I an idiot. But anyway, as I said, this is my third or fourth time saying it. My thoughts on Hysteria and Pyromania more. Gosh, I can't get Hysteria off my tongue. But this video is more about Pyromania. Great album. Anyway, everybody take care and enjoy the music. And I'll talk to you soon.